Hey, this is going to be a quick overview of the NexusRider Thunderstrike. It's the newest bike from NexusRider and SMLRO. It's a moped style 20-inch single speed. It doesn't have any derailleur or anything. It's been a really good bike for me so far. I've only had about 10 miles on it. I just want to go over the basics of it. You can see it's got Chaoyang 20x4 knobby tires. It's got plastic fenders, this nice red rear swing arm with a adjustable air shock holding that up there. It's got the motorcycle style chain tensioner, and as you can see, there's no derailleur. It's just single speed. If you look in the back right there, you can see it's got the DY Island brakes. They're actually 4-piston calipers, which was a nice surprise for me. I didn't know those were going to be 4-piston calipers. And it's also pushing a 180 millimeter rotor front and rear. It's got a 22.4 amp hour battery, which has given me plenty of range on my SMLRO V3, so it should be fine on this as well. This bag here contains both the controllers, and it needs 2 controllers because it's actually an all-wheel drive setup, just like my V3. It's got a motor in the front and a motor in the rear. The rear motor is operated during pedal assist, and when you hit the throttle, both motors kick in and give you a lot of extra torque, a lot of extra climb. Again, plastic front fender up front, nice bright headlight. Here's the numbers on the side of the motor. You can see it's a 48 volt, 1000 watt motor, front and rear. So you have a total of 2000 watts of power. Here's the battery indicator on the battery itself. You push this little button and the LEDs will light up. And here's the key so you can lock your battery on so nobody walks off with it. It's got dual crown forks. Up top, this red is your compression. So you can actually tighten it and loosen it and go the whole way from as loose as it'll go to fully locking it out. And the other side here is your preload. You can see the headlight's nice and bright. It's mounted fairly low, which actually works well at night. I did take it for a little night ride last night after I put it together, and it worked really well, really bright. Lit the road real well for me. And it's got the motorcycle style seat. You can see it actually gets narrower towards the front, which is nice. Makes it so you can actually pedal quite a bit. It's got a front padded area as well where you could ride a small passenger, or I strap my bike bag on there. And the rear light operates as both a brake light and a tail light. So there's the tail light, and there's when you hit the brakes. It's got a nice big display. Has your 5 levels of pedal assist, as well as an average, max speed, your odometer, and a tripometer. It also shows your battery voltage, and your left grip has your headlight and horn button, as well as the up and down for your pedal assist, and this is to both turn on and off your bike and scroll through the different functions. If you hold it down for a few seconds, it'll shut off. Hold it down a few seconds and it'll turn back on. On your right side, all you have is your brake lever and a 1/4 turn throttle. You can see the brakes are branded DY Island, sort of a carbon fiber look on the aluminum, and those are hydraulic brakes. And for the calipers, again, DY Island. These are 4-piston calipers, way quicker braking than my V3 with the dual piston brakes. I actually ordered a set of 4 pistons since I bought this that I will be installing on my V3. And here are the brake pads. They are significantly larger than the brake pads on my V3, which has the dual piston brakes. I'm definitely looking forward to the upgrade on that. You can see the wires all tucked neatly into the frame. Really slick setup. You can get a lot of attention on this bike, I'm sure. It has some threaded mounting holes built into the frame for maybe a rear rack. Down there you can put some foot pegs for passenger if you'd like. Overall, it's a really sharp looking bike. Here's me sitting on the bike. I'm 5'9", about 230 pounds. I can sit flat-footed, nice cushy suspension. I'm really looking forward to putting some miles on this thing. Now I'll do some of the accessories that came with the bike. It came with this little waterproof phone case, which is really nice. You can obviously use the touchscreen through it. It's got a waterproof zipper. Tricky to do with one hand. Phone velcros to the top. And then you have a little spot, maybe put a couple of tools, your wallet. Put some money in there, whatever you need. And here are the tools that came with the bike. It has a little multi-tool with Allen wrenches, some normal wrenches, sockets. That's actually, these three tools are what I completely assembled this bike with. The only thing I needed this for was this large one here I used to tighten the pedals. This did wheels and tires, tightened everything up there. Came with a little air pump you can use. They supplied a lock. This is the same lock I use for my V3. I like it. I just throw it in the bag. I don't have it mounted anywhere. And then obviously here's keys for the battery, so you can lock and unlock the battery. Here's the information on the charger. It's a 54.6 volt because it's a 48 volt battery. And it's a 3 amp charger, which is nice. It's a little bigger than the 2 or 2.5s that usually come with them. Nice setup. All in all, it works quite well. So that's the overview of my NexusRider Thunderstrike. Soon I'll be putting together a video of me riding it, and you'll see what kind of performance you can expect out of yours.